I used to think this because of that, and now I realize I was wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, which
How
is
great
fine.
is that?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's part of being a human. It's not being a flip-flopper.
it's the best part of being a human.
Well, this is an interesting time for that because you see people that won't do that. And you could recognize them easily because they're the first people to throw out insults. The first thing to do when they describe you, they'll describe you in an insulting way, and then they'll say what they disagree with you about. They'll say something hard. They try to define you. You far right, white supremacist, racist,
Oh,
misogynist.
been there.
Yeah, they throw it all at you, and then they say what you said.
It's so funny. I got called racist and white supremacist so many times, but when I first was called that, I mean, it really stung, a lot because just of where I grew up and how I grew up, and those are like the worst things you could ever call somebody. And so I actually paused for a moment and thought, am I? Which I think it's fair to ask yourself, am I a white, whatever that, I never figured out what that was. Am I a racist? Not really. And I thought, really, the people I dislike most are almost all white liberals, actually. So
You're racist against white people.
No, but I am white. My kids are white. I'm not against white people. I like white people. But no, it's not that. It's that. So a reporter once called me about this. Oh, you've been called racist. Like, no, actually, I really dislike you. If I were to sort of narrow down my bigotries, it's like people like you, I just think you're disgusting. I really mean it too. Racist. Okay. All right.
Well, it's a thing, I
don't think that works as much anymore.
It doesn't work. No. Well, I think a lot of the things that you overuse, eventually people realize, oh, you're yelling wolf again. Yeah.
Well, of course. And when people get hit with it and don't disappear, then it becomes obvious that it lacks power.
Well, it's also you're trying to use these words to define someone, especially someone like you that has so many hours and hours of talking about things. To try this reductionist perspective of someone, to reduce them to this ultimately very negative thing and not say that they're a human being. And also the fact that it's done by the people that want to think of themselves as compassionate and kind, which is the most bizarre. The left is so aggressively incompassionate. They're so aggressively unkind.